And we'll start back up pretty much immediately. Because that's how I roll. There's a Magikarp. Yeah, thousands. Okay, that's louder than the last one. I do hate needing to adjust constantly. But that's part of being live. You just need to adjust for what's going on. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. Oh, hi, kid. Battling me? I'm okay with that. No, it's not even just a kid. It's not a kid. It's a triathlete. Sure. Or I think I'm in 105 now, which 104 really wasted my time fishing there because it's all Magikarp. Yeah, let's get this attack going. Now, I do have a chance at a Whelmer on Route 105. So we will still be going left and right and fishing every so often. I'm hoping to find a Whelmer around, honestly. Then we'll get into Route 106 soon. Grand Lord Chaos, level 21. Sending out a Spheal. Oh yeah, I always forget about Spheal and where you can catch him. Because I always want to get one, but they're so late in the game that I forget about doing it because you're kind of steamrolled after a certain point. There we go. Vigoroth, 310. Aaron grew to level 31. Metal Sound. Metal Sound is a status effect move, right? Lowers target's defense stat. We quit that. Keep old moves and give up on Metal Sound. Sure. Does he evolve yet? Does Aaron get to evolve? Not quite yet. That's fine. But we're getting a team growing. And yeah, we will fish here. We'll fish here. Nothing. Alright, we're gonna fish here now. Because I'm still looking for a Whalmer with a good rod. But I'm also not going to just be standing around trying to spawn one. Because that can take forever. Like when I was trying to get a 5% chance at another Pokemon later. Or, not later, but another Pokemon in... Which game was that? Oh, not Crystal. Silver. I was trying to get my hands on the infamous Fortress. Or Prey Evolution to Fortress. But it's good either way. I don't remember Counter. Oh, you got Spark? Didn't realize. Counter. Take that. Or not. Well, my Vigoroth is out. More than likely. Oh, hey. I'm honestly surprised Vigoroth is this slow by comparison to Nosepass. Really. Okay. Alright. Started at 5? Yeah, we started at 5, so I'm swapping game. I'm gonna swap games not too far from now. That's what I mean to say. Because we're going to be playing a little bit of Factorio too. And then the Factorio is going to run into the start of the Square Enix stream, which I need to keep eyes on to make sure. Yeah. Square Enix press conference at 5:30 p.m., which for me is 3 hours after, so 5, 6, 7, it'll be 8:30 for the Square Enix stuff for me. I'm also gonna backtrack here. Sure, we will fish real quick. That's the area to catch the Reggie Rock, or no, Reggie Ice is out here. That's right. What would be cool is if you, when you unlock like where the Reggies are, it affected the area a little bit. Like for Reggie Ice, this area would go that. Well, the ice, like you would have a landing spot of ice that you had to slide around to get to the thing. I think that would be fun, personally. Then you go with, what would you do after that? Well, with Reggie Rock, out in the desert, everything just gets this real stony, rocky, and you have a little maze you have to get through. And then Reggie Steel would turn like all the plants into metallic features while you're out there. Like all the plants would just start developing this very hard metal shell around them. I don't really know what you would do as like a puzzle for it. Oh, actually, you could introduce a lot of like Steelix and Scizor and other steel types that need like a metal coat. Which they ought to have done more of that. Like, give me a Metal Coat Charizard. Give me a Metal Coat... What's a good Pokemon you could put a Metal Coat on? Make something really cool looking. Like, if you were to take a Pokemon that does not have a third evolution at the very least, took and put a Metal Coat on it to give it a third evolution, so it would gain the Steel type. What would be a cool Pokemon to do that to? Let's think about this, shall we? So we're adding... Ooh, that would be fun. If you could take and Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop, put a Metal Coat, trade them, and get like a metal version of each of them. Where they get like higher defenses, a little bit more health, slower in most instances, but, you know, bigger, bulkier, like metallic looking. I think that would be cool. And you would create, it'd be another Fighting Steel, but you would create something relatively interesting. And again, I know a bunch of people want a Steel-type Eevee, or just, well, they want all type for Eevee. They want every type imaginable for an Eevee. Ah, come on now. Catch the fish. On. Fine, we will go surfing again. We're just exploring and catching, or at least trying to catch Pokemon I have not caught yet across the first 3 generations. Alright. What you got for me? I'm gonna refresh chat real quick, just in case something needs to be looked at. And again, if anyone has any games they are looking forward to, I do not mind talking about them multiple times. Rock Slide, because rock can hurt bird, but I don't think it has negative to water. So it should be a super effective. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting my type matches down a little bit better now. Getting into area 106. Pelipper, we'll keep that for Pelipper and see if Rock Slide will do what I want it. Rock Slide. Again, we're training Pokemon, which is a positive thing. The negative is that I'm going around and trying to fish for a 5% spawn rate. Which those are not easy. Oh, come on, hit with the Rock Slide, please. Ooh, Water Pulse. Am I weak to water? Looks like I am. I might pass out in this area. Mr. Boggs can handle most of this, I think. Is that a ground or a rock type? Ooh, it is ground. So I guess we'll just do my highest damage. Because ground's not going to affect the Pelipper, but this will hurt. Yeah. Burned. That's good. So even if I don't hit, I'm at least doing damage. Okay, so Nummel is not prepared to take on a Pelipper on his own. That's fine. Fence fell. There you go. Hurt by burn. We'll do Lava Plume again just to throw that in there. Payback. You're not doing a whole lot of damage to me with that payback, which I'm happy with. There we go. The burn did it. Sweet. Pelipper fainted. A ground fire beat a water flying. I'm good with that. Ooh, Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb's fun, I think. More damage, but less accuracy. No, I don't think I've ever really used Mud Bomb, so we're gonna go for it. For my Mudkip. Or not Mudkip, he's a Marsh Stomp now. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is all. And again, we're just hoping to find a Wailmer in all of this. Exploration. Doesn't seem to work. On my ear, which is behind my headset. Nothing seems to be biting. I'm gonna go wide here again. I think this we might start doing up and down motions instead of left to right. Just because we have hit 106, and 106 is a left to right area. Magikarp. Corp. We'll do Flame Burst. Sure. Magikarp. I do feel a little sorry for you. Also, part of the gotta catch 'em all thing, how I'm doing it, gives you reason to use some Pokemon that you never really choose to use. And I've gone over this a few times, but I know new people come in all the time, so no point in pretending to not take care of them, too. C is my backyard, and I'm not going to take it easy because you're a kid. Okay. I was confused by how the wording was. 6. Dewford Town. Do you have any special Pokemon that can be caught on a fishing line? Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, no. Dang it all. I was looking at the original and I was like, oh, Wailmer has a 20% when you get to Dewford. No, we're doing Generation 6, and no, they do not have a 20% chance. They are still at 5% to catch a Wailmer on a fishing line. Mr. Boggs. I'm hoping to get to Dewford before I run into a big issue at this point. Disarming voice. Fury attack. Alright. Let's go for it, bud. Mr. Boggs. That's not doing a lot of damage, I just realized. This is going to be a grindy fight, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Just letting people know I am going to be doing some other game. I'm forgetting what it's called right now. I keep wanting to say Forager, but it's not that. It is Factorio. And hopefully I can get them in for Factorio. Maybe. So I'll have someone to chat with a little bit. Hey, there we go. 369. The round did a lot better than the other attack. Bring up here. And we are in Dewford at this point. At the very least, right at the cusp of. And another Magikarp, of course. I cannot seem to get lucky with this Whalmer hunting. Need to remember when I get Dive and Waterfall, I have to go backtracking again. Again, I realistically don't mind backtracking. Like, this is just, it adds to how much time I spend on the game a little bit. And it's just this little bit of grind that assists you in raising your Pokemon to be stronger. I also know I need to go back to Mount Pyre at some point with the Acrobike. I need to go back to Mount Meteor with a speed bike. I wish you could just have both of them at some point, but it's understandable. They want you to have to use more time to get around certain things. I think I have everything out of here, thanks to having access to the Mach Bike. Because that frustrated me, because you have to backtrack in this game to catch Aaron. You have to get the Mach Bike, then come back to Dewford to find where Aaron goes, because you have to be able to go up one of the sand slides to get to where more of the Pokemon are. Intimidate. Alright. Let's do this then. We're gonna chip away and say... Oh wait, no. Chip away affects the other Pokemon's stats, not mine, I think. Slash. There we go. And Thrash. We're just fighting it out on the water here. A weird sloth and a giant garfish. Sigroth. Level 34. Nice. Good job, buddy. Early grew to level 23. Draining Kiss. Okay, Draining Kiss. Energy with the Kiss uses HP is restored by over half of the damage taken by the target. by over half. Okay. You know, we'll put that in place of teleport, because that seems interesting. And Draining Kiss. Awesome. Beat Swimmer Douglas. I'm running away from this pain. And we're gonna fish right here real quick and hope I get lucky with a Whalmer. On 5% spawn rate. I keep repeating that. That is not a Whalmer. Alright, Vigoroth. You beat the big brother. This guy should not be an issue. Slash. I was talking with someone on my last stream of Pokemon. They kind of should replace like Blaze and Torrent and Overgrowth on your starters with some interesting abilities. Just in general. I was just... And I'm bringing it up because I'm curious what people think about that. Like, make your starters' abilities... They don't have to be above and beyond, but... And they don't even have to be your secret abilities, just, you know, give us something that everyone can get easily for the sake of fun. You know? Light slash. Oh, my fingers. 462. Hey, Numel grew to level 32. Chaos grew to level 23. Or Grand Lord Chaos. And we fish. Nothing. Oh, that was not nothing. I almost messed up. And it is again not a Whalmer. Ugh. Rude. Slash then. Vigoroth levels at 35, if I'm not wrong. So we're getting close to having a slacking and moving into my next Pokemon. At Dewford Town. Can I do anything special while I'm here? I don't think there's really anything you can do, right? You give the... Great. Yeah, you gave the old rod. Yeah, you can't go start fishing from there. Yep, let's go. Ride out. Ah, here we go. Route 107. Oh, hey, I did not expect to do that. Super Repel. Wait, doesn't this connect to Dewford? Wait, there was actually something you could... I did not know this was a thing. What is that? Okay, so it's just part of the route. I didn't know that was a thing. It's strange. The Grand Lord Chaos is bypassing Curlia quickly just because I traded for him. That's great. Curlia's been going to be in party for a while. Fairly certain. Fish. Nothing. Here. And we will fish again. We're going to cover X amount of distance every time, but we're going to keep stopping to fish, to farm, and hopefully find myself the one thing. Yes. Thumbs up. Find myself the one thing. Oh boy. I need to get a pillow to put behind my back in a minute. Just because... I need to talk to her too, because I need to battle her. But yeah, I gotta deal with... There we go. Deal with the fact that I'm sitting on a couch right now, and couches are not comfortable to stream from. especially when you're trying to be close-ish to the microphone, leaning forward and kind of hunched over a coffee table. That's always no fun. Used slash. Used payback. Or slash again. We're gonna tear you down, Pelipper. Yeah. There we go. Was no match for you. And there it is. Yeah, we'll fish here. Then go up, and then go over, fish again. Oop, I messed up. That's fine. We'll just do this. Fish next to this lady. And it's Magikarp. Magikarp. Mergekart. Figure off. Hi. Yes, I know of a little town called Dewford. I came from there for a minute. Or a minute ago. Goldeen. Just wearing down on this a little bit at a time. And it's wearing me out a little bit right now, too. The Whelmer, still a very low percentage, or... Yeah, okay. We'll catch things. I have to... Oh yeah, I need dive to come back for this. Or to come back for some things here. Level 29 for Mr. Boggs. Cool. Why did I randomly get the X-Men theme song in my head? Yeah, X-Men. Denise. Vigoroth is just slowly being whittled down. Which, I remember I have basic potions that I never use. We'll just do that, because surfing is probably one of the more frustrating parts of Pokemon. Just because you end up with a bunch of potential encounters. I'm gonna fish in front of you real quick. Whatever this is very soft. Kind of a little dark, too. Slash? Where we go? I didn't catch one, we'll talk to him. Well, battle him. He drifted off to sleep while drifting on the waves. That's cool, dude. I gotcha. There we go. Darren. Sent out Barbaroach. Vigoroth. Yeah, I was looking for one of you, Barbaroach. Up in a different area. Needed a better fishing rod. Defeated swimmer Darren. Sweet. Oh, I wasn't sure what that was. I saw the person in the blue inner tube looking thing first, and I didn't see the person beside him, or her. So I was confused what that was. It just looked like Some random person out in the water floating on an inner tube. Yeah. Out in the water, just randomly floating on an inner tube. Oh, you. Let's deal with them then. Battle me. I'm cool with a 2-member fight. Double battle. There we go. That's the actual word for it. Do it. Have that pulled up. Let's say. It still says that, so okay. Slash on Corefish and Ironhead on Corefish, and we'll just hope that one goes down. Well, you know he's gonna protect you, stupid bug. You stupid water bug. Let's try this again, shall we? Corefish. Going down. Aaron seems to be taking damage pretty heavily. There we go. Hey, 35 for Vigoroth. There we go. And 32 for Aaron. Right now I would not mind putting Aaron back into... Yeah, we're going to put Vigoroth out for a slash. We're going to swap Aaron for Nummo for right now. Just because I don't want Aaron to faint. In case he is evolving at level 32. So I'm going to be careful. Yeah, there we go. We win! Yeah! There it is, Aaron gets to evolve, which looks like it means Vigoroth doesn't evolve yet. Is this higher than 35? I guess it is higher than 35. Is it higher than 38, though? Is it in the 40s? Larion! What's up, buddy? Lairon. Lairon. I call him Larian, but it's Lairon. Okay, so... I'm gonna be taking a trip back to Dewford to put Lairon in the box. So what am I gonna do next for the Pokemon? It's gonna either be Spoink or something. Oh, it's either Spoink or Loudred into my party because they are both level 20. I keep going down to organized boxes because that's where I'm used to it being. I think something got added into box 3. No, that was earlier. Don't need that. It was one of these two. Because, yeah, they start getting into the 25, or 20 plus. But, oh. So Laren comes into this box to be a Stage 2 Pokemon. You're actually supposed to be in this one. I am anal retentive about organizing my boxes right now because I want to make sure, well, yeah, these don't matter so much. Or this box doesn't matter so much. Blaze, Overgrow, and Torrent, yeah. But knowing what is next in my evolutionary lines is what matters more so. Yeah, what do you think? Loudred or Spoink? I'm gonna roll a, or not roll, but flip a coin digitally. So, /R, D1. Or not D1. D2. /RD2. Alright, so it's gonna be Spoink added to the party. Then Loudred is next. I also separate them based on whether or not they are evolved, just in case I feel like doing certain... Like, just in case I wanted to say, well, I'm only going to do unevolved Pokemon first, and this, that, and the other, but right now there's so few Pokemon, I'm just gonna go based on lowest level. Like, oh, right, let me actually make sure... Spoink. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Make sure... Okay, it's level-based. I'm good with that. Thank you for waiting. We hope to see you again. Oh, hey. Alright. So, that is actually the end of Pokemon for the day. I'm gonna be saving. What? This.